talk to y'all about this, just the latest been going on in the news, man. As we enjoy this Sunday peaceful walk. But y'all, this stuff has been hitting the fan lately with these new artists, and the most recent information that came out involving T Grizzley, and yeah, y'all. Apparently, he had an auntie, allegedly, man, and impregnated her, and now, man, she's unalive, man. Apparently, the story where that took place that's apparent. That's what's been going on in the media is, it was a drive-by shooting. They was on the porch, and allegedly she didn't want to go in the crib. Well, nah, this is not even legend, man. Apparently, this is what came out of T Grizzly's mouth, and apparently the auntie didn't want to go in the house because her concerns that the house was dirty, and apparently the house wasn't dirty. That she just naturally was a clean kind of hygienic person, and high standards apparently, and didn't want to come in, and apparently, man, she was outside and got hit, according to T Grizzly, man. But this was the crazy part, is that wasn't his aunt. And so rumors and people are saying that he wanted his publishing back, he wanted his masters back, and and all the ownership of the masters that comes with all of your you gain royalties and publishing, and so all of his data, all of his masters was in her name, and he wanted it back. Apparently she wasn't willing to give that back, and we see it all the time. Artists go through these things, and they want their publishing, and it's always a battle, and it causes division. A lot of times we see people on the live, we see a lot of friendships being broken, torn apart, especially over publishing a lot of his masters, So you never know, man, what somebody's thinking, man. Apparently, his big hit record, when he got out of jail, they made together. And now they're saying that he gave her HIV. Allegedly, right? But that's the crazy part, yo. I gotta watch him, man. Who people hang around. Look at who their family is and their background, man. You never know who people truly are, man. That's unfortunate, because it's just a crazy world out there. You never know what someone's capable of, and the fact that happened is wild, man. And all the other craziness, man, that's going on, like Jayz, with his alleged son, and all of that, man. But this dude, T Grizzly right here, is right now under a lot of scrutiny, because as a mainstream artist, a lot of people, a lot of the youth gravitate towards him. He's, I believe, might be from Chicago, drill rapper. And this is like the modern day new era, man. The kids. And they listen to these guys, man. It's a disappointment to the black community. I know she was thick, thicker than a Snicker. And a lot of people are looking at that, man. Like, oh, how you impregnate your own aunt? Apparently that wasn't his own aunt. That wasn't his real aunt by blood. So it was just a messy, sticky situation, man. And I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about, I think his name is Rymir. Allegedly. I think his name is Rymir. Jay-Z's son, right? Jay-Z, man, he's kind of another one. They're looking for justice. He's out here looking for justice. His mother, see if I can make that smaller, was back in the 80s with Jay-Z. Sorry, I had to shrink that for y'all. Pictures was too big. And according to him and a lot of other sources amongst people around him, I believe his name is Rymir from Philadelphia. And this kid definitely favors Jay-Z. We don't really know, and a lot of people are beating down Hove because they're like, yo, this kid's been hounding you for years to get his test. If it's not your kid, it's not that big of a deal. Just take it and get it over with. And at this stage, we don't really know, honestly, all the things that celebrities go through in that, at that height, at that stage, at that pivot of that level. Jay-Z's at the ultimate level, arguably the top rated celebrity of all time in this generation, and to be alive. So you never know how many different directions he's getting pulled in, and just he probably has a lot of distractions and noise and accusations over the years, just because people want to be you. They want to be your seed. They want to be a part of your bloodline. But I'm not doubting this kid. I'm not, downplaying his situation. Does he look like him? Yeah. But I've been a victim of that myself, where a person told me they had my child, and the whole time they didn't. And so I just know it plays both ways. And Hov, he's a multi-billionaire. And it didn't really help Rymir, honestly, as a man, to be shooting music videos while, fighting for the DNA test. Because it just, honestly, it just looked like, from an outside looking in, that you could be trying to get views for promotion, for status, to elevate your stardom. It looks like that. So probably a lot of people, I'm not saying he did, but from a distance, it looked like one could interpret that and say, yo, he's just trying to clout chase, maybe, or just get more publicity. So that's a possibility too, because you do have genuine people, but then you do have people that'll do something like that, So, excuse me, the car, y'all. It's just crazy, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. And is that Jay-Z's son? Now, apparently Jay-Z has a daughter too. The only crazy part is we've actually seen Jay-Z holding this little girl. And it's her, it looks like her. And his right man's D-Haven vouched for it. I ain't saying Jay-Z is a bad guy or a good guy, but look, I'm just covering, man. Don't shoot the messenger. But giving y'all an outside perspective looking in. And y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Is that Jay-Z's son? And, we also got to talk about the main things with Jim Jones versus Nas. And now Pusha T and the Clips have revived themselves again. This is about to get interesting. Yo, man, like, comment, subscribe. We want to tap in a little bit later with y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.